To make a raw vegan carrot cake, I'm going to use about a cup, because I'm going to make a small one, of walnuts and pulse them in the food processor. Nutmeg, a splash of vanilla or vanilla bean, cinnamon, about 12 medjool dates, and if they're hard you can soak them overnight. Make sure that they are pitted. And just for fun, a little bit of rum extract. A couple shakes of Himalayan sea salt. We're also going to add a little bit of pineapple simple syrup. And we're going to pulse this until we make a dough. It's coming together quite nicely, but we're going to make sure that we form a dough, and I'll be right back. Once you've made your dough, you want to add your carrots. One heaping tablespoon of peanut butter, and some raisins that I made in my dehydrator. After we have made our dough in the food processor, this is when we want to taste. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of the pineapple and a little bit of stevia. I'm also going to add 1/4 cup of coconut flour, and I added some ginger into the mix too, and it tastes really good. After adding in the coconut flour, I realize I need a little bit of oil. Coconut oil is the best. I don't have any right now, so I'm using a vegetable oil. Just a little splash. Okay, after mixing everything together, you are going to put it in the mold of choice. And it can be a springform pan or whatever kind of cake pan you'd like. I'm using a very small one since we're making a small cake. And you push the ingredients down and get it nice and packed in. It smells wonderful and tastes great already. And there you have it. So what we're going to do with this now is put this in the refrigerator or the freezer. I'm going to put it in the freezer and let it freeze for either overnight or for about 4 hours. And while it's freezing, we're going to make our icing to go on top. Vegan buttercream icing is really easy to make. We're going to use some plant-based butter, some vegan sour cream. I'm going to use some stevia packets, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm also going to use my simple syrup, pineapple simple syrup, and some vanilla. I'm going to put those all in my food processor, and I will be right back. Okay, we've put everything in the processor, and we are going to blend until it's nice and creamy. All right, there is our buttercream icing that's going to go on the cake. All right, this is my cake out of the freezer, and I'm going to spoon the icing on top. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? And now you can make this cake as big as you'd like. As you see, I didn't do much measuring, so inbox me if you want measurements. This is a small one, so I'm going to just put this on here. Now, when this is done tomorrow, I could have inverted it and icing the whole cake, but I'm just going to slice it like they're little brownies and eat it that way with the icing on it. What I also like to do is top this with more nuts and raisins, coconut, a little bit of raw carrot, and some pineapple pieces. And the rest of the icing I will refrigerate for later use. But there you have it. Raw, delicious vegan carrot cake with cream cheese icing. I've got cheesecake on my mind, so I'm going to do that later, but here is the carrot cake. Let's put some more just right here. All right, we will see what it looks like in the morning.